Hello all, my name is Peter Atiyah, and today I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough of RapidMiner, what the tool does and what kind of capabilities it has. So to start off, if you use RapidMiner, the version that I'm using is 9.2, and that can have all of kind of the turbo preparation, which is just basically cleaning up your data. It has a lot of capabilities like built-in ready models like web analytics, medical fraud detection. So you can simply go in and check all of these items out, and they have their own tutorials if you need more information on it. And basically what the tool will give you also, it has a lot of features for data mining and models and modeling, which is similar to SAS or Azure ML. And then it has a capability of giving you all kinds of DB connections. So you can see here I'm connecting to my local database. In a lot of cases, this is SQLite. You can configure it to go to cloud as well. Okay. It also has the cloud option to build the web API for you for your prediction models. And also today my focus is going to be on building two models. One is neural network model and one is deep learning in the manual process. Also, RapidMiner gives you an option to build an auto model, which is basically an automation to build data mining models and prediction models. So to start off with, today I'm going to simply walk you through how I built my own model of prediction, and that's going to be mainly for neural networks and deep learning. So to start off with, I'm going to show you the data set that I have used, which I used from Kaggle. If I double click on here, that will take me to the data set, and you can see here I'm using age, sex, CP, all of these items, the cholesterol, all of the medical data about the patient, and basically our column that we predict is target. Basically target is nothing but is he gonna have some heart problems or not. So it's basically to predict that fact. And if you can see here, I'm not gonna walk you through the exact design that I have done, but basically all of these models or plugins, you can find it here inside the operation. So for example, if I want to cleanse my data, I can search for remove duplicates, and that will give me this model. If I want to do normalization, that will give you that model. And then you can simply start plugging all of these models together, and you can detect outliers and set new roles to your data. And then one thing that's really helpful here is the multiplying of the data. So this multiplier option gives you a way to multiply any input to it to multiple outputs. So I use the original data, and basically I'm splitting that up in here, which uses a split, data split, and the data split will tell you what's the ratio, if it's a 50-50 or 370, or if you wanted more you can add more. And I'm using that to build my neural network model in here, which will also give you how many hidden layers that you want. And then you apply the model and you plug in their testing data set to your performance basically. So you're applying a neural model takes the model and takes the data set that you're going to use for testing, and you can plug that in into the performance. Another part is I used another one for deep learning, but for deep learning I didn't only do the deep performance, but I used something called simulator. So I used the multiplier to multiply the actual model, so that way I can use it for testing the performance, and another one for testing a simulator, which is an option here. And if I take a look at my results, so simply if I run this guy, you can see it running. I will give me all of the results that you will need about the deep learning, and also about my other performance of neural networks, the root mean squared. And then that will also show you my data set for both, and your result history if you ran that multiple times before. And one great feature, as I had mentioned, is the feature to run a simulator on your data set. So if I go ahead and go to my simulator, basically what this tells you, if I change the sex, or if I change something in the data set, what will happen to my target. and what's the percentage of it, which is a really great feature, gives you really great insights about the data. And then also, if you're not using any of these, you can simply go to AutoModel, which you plug in all your data, and then it will run a full comparison between multiple models. As you can see here, deep learning, generalized linear model, and random forest, and it will tell you exactly what the root mean square for each one and the runtime, so that way you can calculate how heavy will be the model to go to production and how good it would be. And if you can see the design here, I have my heart prediction model, which is the one that I built manually with data cleansing and comparison between them. And then the auto model is the one that RapidMiner had done for me, which basically goes in, filters the data, and you can see all of the automation process also plugs in its own models to do a full comparison. Thank you.